theme of Metz.
I don't know what
Metz was very gardeny.
Yeah.
It was gardening.
Not compared to Scotland.
Yes.
Maybe it was...
Well, how would you describe Metz?
Metz. It's Alsatian. I don't know.
Alsatian. It was distinctly different from Strasbourg.
It had its own vibe,
And its
which
own
was respectful.
vibe and identity.
Really cheap pastry.
Yeah, we got what was 4 croissants for €2. We explored the entire place. We did a lot of walking, took a lot of pictures, and again, my camera corrupted most of them, so I only got some of it on Facebook. How would you describe the people in Metz?
They remind me of the people in Glasgow. They have a really pretty city, but they kind of just get on with their lives and don't. They just go about their business. They don't try and talk it up or promote anything, and I think it's respectful. It makes it more authentic. It kind of has its own way feel, like it genuine. Metz had water and a university and a bunch of green. It was good. Swans as well. There was a bridge, a really pretty bridge, with a really pretty temple and some really pretty swans. And there was a couple or a group of people, I think it was a kid, they were feeding the swans. And they were rude animals. One gets the bread and then the rest start attacking it. And there was this wee swan, it was little, and it grabbed its bread and it shooed it away. And then this big one starts following it and pecking at it, trying to take its bread. I think I might have shouted.
She shouted at the big one.
She shouted at it, because it was out of line.
And then she says that she would make a good swan headmistress.
I would. I really would. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it was fun watching swans. I always like watching groups of animals because you can sort of understand the hierarchy and the way that they're structured. The way that they play with each other, the way that they fight, and then I like watching the outsider swan, the one who stays away from the group, just does his own thing.
Yeah, it's really normal.
And they did this weird thing with their legs where it's kind
of... Yeah, they had a foot out behind them. It was like they were swimming but with their legs crossed at the back. I don't know if they just had that particular group because there was only a few and they were all swimming together. And I think they might just have been born with extra legs and that's why they were all grouped together, like freak swans. But
freak swans.
No offense if you have an extra leg, I don't know. Yeah, they were foot out, swimming along. I don't even know how they could do it if their foot was behind them. You can't swim if your foot's up. It's up. It was up in the air. I don't know. Cool. I'm going to Google that and get back to you. Oh, in the market. They had this covered market indoors. Oh my god. And yeah, they had meat and cheese. Oh, the cheese. It was so feisty.
Ah, cheese.
So feisty. It was huge. It was like 3 of Nat's heads. Only shriveled up and wrinkled. And oh, it must have smelled so bad. And it was so reasonably priced. And they had all these plucked fleshy rabbits, which was kind of disgusting. They had their lungs hanging out. I don't know how I feel about that. It was quite gross. They looked like
biology.
They looked like little people just sitting there with their limbs up. Whoa.
There was everything in that market: pastries, meats, cheeses. Was there wine?
Yeah, I think so.
Everything. And on the wall there was a defibrillator. I thought that was hilarious.
Preparing.
Those French can prepare. Okay, so we go into this frozen food store. It's an actual store devoted to frozen food. And Kelsey, I don't know where she got the idea.
There was a hob.
She decides
that we have an oven.
That we have an oven. And that because we have an oven in our hostel room,
we should choose it.
We should use it. We should buy something frozen that requires an oven to cook it. And I say, no, Kelsey, we do not have an oven. We have hot plate.
Hot plate.
I call them hot plates.
Hot plate.
That's what they are. That's what Canadians will understand. Weird British people call them hobs.
It was a hob without an oven. That shouldn't exist.
A hob without an oven. Anyway, It was my job to get the pudding, which is what they call dessert.
It's pudding.
It was dessert. I got the dessert. She got the meal. What'd you get?
Leek quiche.
Leek quiche tart.
Tarte au poireau.
So we bring it all back to Strasbourg. And the only reason I went through with this was because I figured it would defrost by the time we got there. And then it would be easy to heat up on the hot plates. So we get back into the room. Kelsey, she just, oh no, there's no oven. Why didn't anyone tell me? Oh no, what are we going to do? Yeah, Kelsey, there was no oven. No oven.
This is my shame face, what more do you want?
Okay. Anyway, so what ended up happening was that Kelsey was very ashamed, she was.
I was ashamed, but I was also resourceful.
She was resourceful.
I made a hell of a mess, but you got hot quiche.
She managed to cook it on the hot plates. Which was...
It had not been defrosted, by the way.
It was not defrosted. It was still pretty good. And then we had the dessert, which did not require any cooking.
Okay, thank you for... Yeah.
Okay.
Good choice.
Okay, so yesterday was a day in Strasbourg. We had already wandered around there the first day we got there, but we decided to do a lot more exploring. What was that whole area called? European Humanitarian...
It was called the Robert, but it was just basically the area with all the European institutions, like the European Parliament, the European Court of Human Rights, the Council of Europe. These things excite me. They did excite me.
They were very interesting buildings. The architecture is very unique.
Unique. Unattractive, but unique. But it had water around it and green around it, so I could live with that.
Yeah.
There's a good feeling of it basking in Europe.
The scenery is very nice. We did a lot of basking. We developed this love of benches yesterday.
It was hot. It was hot.
Yeah, it was hot. We were doing a lot of walking, and our walking shoes are probably not designed for walking.
No. The benches are not dedicated to anyone in Europe.
They're just benches.
I find very rude. It's a bench. All it is a bench. It's not like a faux tomb. It's a bench. Oh, come on, put someone's name on it. It can't hurt.
I'm quite satisfied that they're just benches.
I'm not. I want to be sitting on someone's memory. If I'm sitting, I want to get the most out of them. Yeah, so before Europe, we walked about, bought some sausage that I don't want to talk about, and sat on a bench for a while. We saw some interesting dogs, interesting people.
I bought 4 donuts.
A lady without a bra.
They were freshly baked donuts with Nutella in the center.
Surprisingly good.
Very good. Lady without a bra, yeah.
Yeah, Nutella belongs in a donut.
Oh, and I'm finally warming up to the French woman. After some discussion.
I always love them.
After some discussion with Kelsey, I noticed that they are much more carefree and more laid back. They don't seem...
They're nice bloody vain.
They're not as vain as the women in Scotland. They're more natural.
I imagine they'd have something to talk about that isn't makeup and clothes.
And they have this walk, I noticed. It was so carefree and nonchalant. They look like very free, self-assured people. They don't look at me though. One girl looked at me, she must have been a tourist, but she looked at me and bit her lip, which is weird. Wasn't sure what to make of that. What else?
Probably wasn't directed at you, feel that way.
Maybe it was at you.